Josh Reynolds, he was kind of, I don't know if he's hurt, but he's not out there as much. In the last 2 games, his production's been kind of lower. Jamison Williams out there a little bit more. Antoine Green out there as well. Donovan Peoples-Jones is going to be coming from an injury and making his debut soon. So what's kind of the deal with this receiving corps? Do you think Josh Reynolds, he's getting pushed back a little bit? And if so, is it due to injury, or is it because just maybe they're going to try to get J-Mo going, or Donovan Peoples-Jones?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of a reactionary situations that Ben Johnson figures out as games go along, or as they take the field in a first quarter and see what that defense is trying to do to them. For me, this one, I thought playing some of those guys, the Khalif Raymonds, the Jamison Williams, some swing runs to the outside from Jahmyr Gibbs. I think a lot of this, with Amon-Ra St. Brown and Sam Laporta patrolling the center of the field, with Derwin James right there defending a lot of the center of the field too, there wasn't as much room for Josh Reynolds in this game. He did drop that one pass earlier in the game. I think he had another first down catch. But to me, with Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack rushing off the edges with some decent secondary play, they needed Jahmyr Gibbs to have success running to the outside. Or some of these, even Amon-Ra St. Brown had a couple runs to the outside, or a run to the outside. They needed to do that so that defense couldn't collapse the pocket, collapse on David Montgomery or Jahmyr Gibbs running in between the tackles.
Yeah.
So I guess that was a long-winded answer of saying, I think whatever the defense gives to them, Ben Johnson and this offense is now savvy enough to adjust and adapt, not just play the game that they were planning on going into, to be able to go to their maybe second or third option, depending on what they're seeing.
Yeah, and speaking of some of the run game, you mentioned it with Jahmyr, David Montgomery, those two. Thunder and Lightning. And we made the case yesterday that they're the best backfield duo in the NFL. What are your thoughts on kind of seeing them for the first time together, fully playing at their best? Because Jahmyr early in the season maybe wasn't getting the touches, but now that he's unleashed and you got David back and he's playing well, your thoughts on the backfield, and are we off they're the best backfield duo in the NFL?
I think so.
Because it was Brees and Dalvin, but Dalvin's cooked at this point. So
no pun intended,
I see
right?
what you did there. You didn't even mean to do that?
See, it's Broder being in the damn room. It's like a dad joke just
Daddy was dropping some bars on Woodward and Maine this morning. It's spreading like the flu. But no, this running back duo it's special, and it's gonna be special. It's gonna keep improving. This is the first time we got to see the poetry in motion. This is what the vision was when Brad Holmes was slamming that table, and Ben Johnson and Dane Campbell were thinking about what this offense could be like. We didn't know which running back was going to be running in between the tackles, bouncing it to the outside. They both run physically. They both can catch it out of the backfield. And who knew? Who knew David Montgomery could break one for 75?